Good evening, everybody. Today is the first installment of our class of the week, or lesson of the week here at Dragon Gate. So I want to start off with something relatively basic that could be applied for most of our students. It's the bridge. And what a bridge is really the initial contact that two people make when they engage each other. Most people consider that a block. Okay? It doesn't always have to be a block. It can be a strike. But that point that two forces meet in relation to two human bodies making contact is called a bridge. How that relates most obviously to us is the first defense that we teach, the inner willow palm. Okay? The motion in a stance here would be expressed forward at the angle. This is considered part of your bridge. Right? It's not an actual bridge until someone attempts to reach toward me and we bridge. Okay? So the key to that is understanding that when you bridge, it's not simply about making contact. All right? The idea isn't just to evade a limb or some type of attack coming at you. What I was told by one of my old teachers is, it doesn't benefit you anything to get out of the way and not gain position. And what that means, and sure, if we could just come back here one more time, might as well just keep you here. Is if he attempts to move in and I bridge, and all I do is this, I gain nothing really by that. He's still in position to continue his energy forward to contact or manipulate my center. Okay? If I bridge and gain something, bridge properly that is, I'm over here, right? This bridge has done something for me. Okay? By the act of my bridge, I've engaged his center, and what that means is he can't continue that forward motion anymore. Okay? Unless I want him to, unless I release that for some reason. The only way I release that is to let him go ahead and use it off the side. Alright? So the implied lesson there is, by listening to someone, by feeling the pressure that they're giving you, you know what the next thing is going to be. But more importantly, on my initial contact, the first time I touch him, I can either know what's going to come next, or just end things by taking control of his center. So let's do that again with something less obvious than just the inner willow palm, where we do the call of passing hand. If I go here, and I pass to the outside and do nothing, see how far out I am here? Sure, I didn't get hit, but unless I really go ahead and do something right away, he's going to win this. He's already in position to continue. His mass is coming this way already. His body is loaded to continue moving, both forward and to turn that side toward me. Okay? So this type of pass that does not gain me any position doesn't do me any good. Okay? All right, look at that fold right there. I did this, and even if I was to try and counter, if I don't have any control of what's happening there, I'm left out in the wind. I'm a step behind. Okay? How we get a step ahead is by engaging on that bridge and controlling the center right away. So when the pass happens, boom. Okay? When I engage, I connect to the center by moving at this angle, affecting the center at that gate there. Okay? And I haven't really even moved my body much. That comes next. So I'm in a position where he cannot turn that side to me if he wants to. Okay? He can't step this way. The only way he could effectively try to re-engage me is to increase his distance, break contact, and re-engage. Okay? So the concept of bridging, remember, isn't just about touching or what people consider a block. When we bridge, we engage the center and try to have some type of control over what's going to take place. And that's really so that we don't have to do as much later. Okay? Sure, everything to add?
Yeah, the only other thing I would add to that is when he does that initial block, okay, here, he doesn't necessarily have to push that arm out that far to affect my mass. He can move in close and still have that arm go out. And see now where his distance is? He's continually moving forward. Because the perception is sometimes when the punch comes, if you go like this and push something way out, now I have to go all this distance to get to him. If I move forward here, I'm on him now. Now this second punch that I'm going to do just comes out of that movement forward. And it's just a boom rather than a 1, 2. But what Kumar is explaining is affecting the mass first. So let's see that happen in a big moment so that you can see that affecting of the mass.
So, students, we have you practicing in line, in a roll of palms, passing hands, whatever we do. Once we put you together, remember that you shouldn't just be flopping left and right. Every time you touch, you should be trying to move at these angles that you already know, your 5 or your 7, and applying pressure through the person. If you see, this is to finish up, punch again please. If you do this, and you see that person's shoulder do this, right? Or you see them wash the toe, you did it right. Okay? That's all.
That's it.
All right. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed. And keep telling your friends, come to class, watch YouTube, stay tuned.